What's good, my people? Happy New Year. How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as you know, it's all about content. It's where we meet, me and you, converse, chat as we do something. So today, we are actually doing what we call tumbukiza. So tunapika tumbukiza, and as we chat about the new year, see how it's going. So if you know what I mean by tumbukiza is actually meat plus viazi plus spinach plus vitunguu, the springs onions, and the other gouache onions, such kind of stuff. So we have spinach, is what I'm calling spinach, the greens. Yeah. The greens. Then we have spring onions. Here's spring onions. Yeah. Spring onions. We have what we call tomatoes. Tomatoes. We have gourget. And we have what do you call this?
Garlic.
We have garlic onion. Garlic, I think just garlic. We have some to go, and some meat for the family. And also we have what do you call it, these potatoes. We have potatoes, so we just need some few of them. Yeah, I think those ones are enough. So tell me, how is your new year? We also have carrots, huh? Yeah. So let's talk about the new year. What's popping? Big plans for my side. We went for holidays and we came back charged. So I'm super charged, very ready for the year. Actually, I've already started working. I work from office every day on site. So I've been going to work since I think 3rd January. Yeah. Busy year, planning for the year, what we call PI, the planning, so that we start doing sprints. So you have to plan first for the year as a company, and then you align with the company goals as you plan the sprints. So that's what I have been doing through the week. And I have another surprise, because as I told you last year, I have big plans for the year. There is a project that I'm focusing on. I will tell you once we have launched the key stuff. I will not tell you right now, but I think the next episode, maybe the next 2 weeks, I'll talk about what I plan individually to work on. Yeah. I think I resigned as a CTO of my previous company, Pesira. Yeah. So because of personal project that I'm talking about, so I'm a bit psyched up for this upcoming project. It's a big project for me, and I think the year, although the economy is a bit tough for startups, people talking about last year was even better. I was talking with a certain co-founder, a friend of mine, and we were just chatting about the startup world, what it takes to have a startup, and the effort that is needed, and how the economy affects startups. You know, we have been seeing different startup failing over the years. They start well, raise big money, then fail. You know, so we were just chatting about what someone needs to do, and he told me you need to have like a product. You have to identify a niche and a product that you have done a good what we call market research and realized actually people need your product. Most of the engineers like myself, we approach we do make mistake by approaching product development from an engineering point of view, which is usually wrong. A product should be driven by a need from the customer perspective. A customer should drive, a certain product to be a certain problem to be for a solution to be made. So that's what I've been looking at, like in the startup that I'm looking, starting. I've identified a gap. I've seen the need to have that product. That's why I've decided to start it. Although it will be some sort of, I'll still have my 8 to 5 job, but this will be like, let's see how far we get in entrepreneurship. Yeah. So guys, what about your year? Comment down below. Tell me how. What's your plan for the year? Um, I'm also planning to do to engage in what we call consultancy. If you're there and you need services like product development, solution architecture, even cloud platform. Like if you need, to engage or to use AWS, I can consult for you and show you around in AWS or in general cloud platform or cloud computing. Yeah. So those are my plans this year. Apart from that, I have health, which is very important. It comes first for a person to be able to achieve his personal goals. You have to first be healthy, be fit. Yeah. So I thank God for that. That He has given me healthy body and family. Yeah. So our potatoes are ready. We put it here. Yeah. Dustbin. We wash the potatoes. Have to be washed thoroughly. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, my potatoes. Now we need to wash our spring onions. Yeah. Yeah. So potatoes are ready. Now we go to spring onions. They must be very green because they are all from the garden and they need to be cleaned because they have gone through several hands. Yeah. Probably these are coming from Nyandarua. Far away from this place. and we need this what we need mostly, the leaves. So what I'll do, I need to wash them very, very, very clean. Yeah, and put it there. Last year was a bit uh, no complaints. It was a good year since uhai, tulikuwa na uhai, tulikuwa na uzima wa mwili and all that. The economy was tough, but we survived, because that's what we do. We survive and we pick up our legs and become better. So this year, big hopes, big plans, and for people who do follow me, I've been talking about what we call climate change. Allow me to just talk about it today. I hadn't planned to talk about climate change in this episode. Yeah. Climate change is a sensitive topic for me. I'm passionate about it because I have observed and clearly seen that there is what we call climate change. I've traveled to Europe, I've been in Asia, and I have seen the temperature rise up to around 40 something. And from my research, I know countries like Russia, they even get to a negative 40. There are counties or areas or provinces or states in Russia that gets to, even less than 40, right? Ice is melting. So my guys, as I told you, these things need to be thoroughly washed. Yeah? And that's what I'm doing. My people, it's that time that we chop everything with one. Start with this. Chop, chop. So guys, I wanted to mention about climate change and what me as a person I'm doing to mitigate climate change. I want to introduce you to a concept called carbon credit. What is carbon credit? Carbon credit is the value, or the, what do I say? It's the ability for you, let's say you're a corporate, you do emit certain tons of carbon dioxide to the air every year, right? Let me give you, let's say you Safaricom, you do emit like 10,000 tons of carbon dioxide. In a regulated market where government intervene to control carbon dioxide being emitted by industries, the government assigns you, let's say it gives you a Safaricom 5,000 tons of carbon dioxide, a cap of 5,000 for you to emit in a certain year, right? But because of the many activities that you have as Safaricom, you decide that, wait, the government have only given me 5,000, but I require more than 5,000, right? Because of the many vehicles that I have in my transport department, because of the shops that I have across the country, because of other departments and activities, the activities they are engaging in. And you see that actually I will need more than 5,000 tons of carbon dioxide. So what happens is that you need to purchase what we call carbon credit. Carbon credit helps you to offset the excess carbon dioxide that you will emit in the air. And where does that carbon credit comes in? So we have these guys who engage in activities that are carbon dioxide removers, right? They engage in what we call CDR projects. When I talk about CDR projects, I'm talking about afforestation, planting trees, like carbon farming, that is farming that is, practicing farming activities that enables more carbon dioxide removal in the atmosphere. So, when you, as a farmer, engage in such activities, planting trees, carbon farming, you do what we call offsetting of the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and actually you like cleaning and hence minimizing the impact of climate change. When we talk of net zero, when you hear a company talk of we are net zero, what do you think they mean? They are trying to tell you that the emission that we have done, we have offset, we have done carbon dioxide removal projects that, that's why we are net zero. So the problem is, the problem that I want to solve, me and my co-founders, is to provide ability for corporates to report, to have effective reporting of carbon dioxide emission. What we are doing is that we are building a platform that we can partner with. It's just an example. I gave you an example of Safaricom. We can partner with Safaricom and enable them or help them to report through our system, to report the carbon dioxide they have emitted in all their departments, and that is through effective, and authenticated methods of carbon dioxide emission calculation. After we have reported, after we have provided the reporting tools, then we provide what we call um, a marketplace. A marketplace where, a carbon credit marketplace where now these corporates can, be able to purchase credit so that to offset the extra carbon dioxide they are emitting. And of course, if they are practicing the carbon removal project, they will be included in that calculation. Then we do partner with the CDRs, like farmers. We come to you as a farmer and partner with you to provide us with the carbon credits. There are means that are there to calculate. For example, you have like 10 trees in your land. So we will come calculate each carbon credit of the trees that you have in your land, and we'll be able to give you, to pay you, you'll be able to join our platform. Once you join our platform, your credits, carbon credits, will be available for sale to the corporates, right? Or anyone interested with the credits, with the carbon credits, right? So the point is that we have founded a startup that is called SLRT International. And SLRT International main objective is to provide carbon credit marketplace. I hope you follow me. And in case of question, I will share our website. So that is what I'm working on this year. I'm passionate about it, and I know we are going to make a change. Like, we are going to propel the efforts of, preserving our climate. Yeah. So look at this. Yeah. So right now so far we have onions, we have garlic, we have yeah, I think that's enough garlic. So let's go to the leaf. This spring onion. So I have founded a startup, and this startup is to deal with climate change. We are using IT software to be able to minimize carbon dioxide emissions, right? We are also using AI to teach farmers or our neighbors on doing carbon farming, right? So our platform will have an AI, right? An AI to train farmers on carbon farming, the advantages of practicing them. How do you gain monetary by doing carbon farming, right? So we will have an application, a mobile application, accessible everywhere, where farmers can just log in and be able to get training materials, or even interact with our AI and be taught on different methods favorable to the climate. Okay, so yeah, look at that. So if you want to know more about our startup, search SLRT International on your LinkedIn page. Yeah? We have to preserve our climate. SLRT means climate in Maasai language, if you're asking yourself. So that's my plan for this year. Apart from that, of course, I have a job. Yeah, I mainly focus in payments. So much knowledge on payments. But as I turn 30, I'm turning 30 come March. And I'm so excited to be, on my 30th birthday. Yeah. And I hope we'll have made progress in this startup before I hit 30. Yeah. So again, we are cooking what we call tumbukiza. Boil. So tell me, what are you working on? What's your dreams this year? Yeah. All in all, God first in everything. In all our dreams, God comes first. And we pray that may He fulfill the desires of our hearts. Because we can't without Him. Tired. Look at this. So this onion, this leafy onion is so delicious. I hope you can taste it. It's delicious. This is what we call tumbukiza. We have our potatoes, we have our spinach, then we do the mixing. Crazy. This is crazy. Then we have our kakwota. Don't touch. Yeah, I know it's more. Yeah. I don't need right chunk because it's for family. My family is small. I know, right? Wow. Look at this. Everything here is super clean. So don't worry. Nice. Need some look at that. Put it on the kitchen. And start the fire. Let's see what we cook. No laughing here. Cover it. Okay. That is what we call tumbukiza. Then let's clean the kitchen. Unajua hii kitchen ya mama lazima tuiache venye tulipata bwana. Nice. See you in a few. That's all. Thank you so much, my guys. This is what we have cooked today. Nyama tumbukiza. Thank you so much for watching this. kindly subscribe. So soft, delicious. Stay tuned, subscribe. Have a very successful year. Thank you.